Hello, you have reached the Let's Talk Valdosta, City of Valdosta podcast. I'm Shara, and everyone's looking at me all crazy, so I'm just going to jump right in. I'll let everyone introduce themselves.
Hello, my name is Chief Marcus Ames, City of Valdosta Fire Department, and I'm glad to be here on this Friday.
Not a dissertation, but go ahead.
Somebody's full of hot air today, I guess. I'm Leslie Manahan, Chief of Police for the Valdosta Police Department.
And I'm Carol Ramirez. I'm the regional manager for Life South Community Blood Centers.
Thank you all for joining us. And if you haven't figured it out yet, we are talking about our upcoming blood drive. And anyone can just jump in there. How long have we had this partnership with Life South and the PD and Fire Department?
5 years? I think this
About
is
five?
year 5.
I think this is year 5, yes.
Okay. And how many times has the police department won this battle?
We won it the first time, and really that's all that matters is, to be the first winner right out of the gate. That's something that we will always hold. But I think we're 2-2.
Okay. Well, Chief Haynes, this is your first year as the fire chief leading this cause for the fire department. So what are your expectations this year?
To lose.
Well, as we typically do, it is to win. Everything has to have a start. They did start off and they did start winning.
A blueprint.
That is good, but
right.
She already knows what time it is.
You're going to lose.
Well, we'll start with Life South real quick, just to because there is a bigger picture here that a lot of people may not realize. For people that do not realize it, what does Life South do locally for South Georgia Medical Center and surrounding hospitals?
Life South Community Blood Centers is the sole provider for blood and blood products to SGMC Health. So we collect blood from the community and blood products from the community, process it, and send it right back to the hospital. And without blood on the shelves, procedures cannot be done. The community really relies on it. So it's really the community helping the community.
And with that being said, what do you think are some misconceptions about blood donation?
Well, I think the biggest misconception is everybody thinks somebody else is doing it. The reality is 3% of the population donate. Mm-hmm. And if you're constantly thinking somebody else is going to be donating and we don't need your blood, that's incorrect. We need everybody's blood. The second is different ethnicities. There are some diseases that are among different races. And if you're not donating for your own race, it's really hard for us to supply the blood that's needed. And, blood is the only thing that man cannot reproduce that God has made. Right. So we really need the community to step up and come out and donate.
So with that being said, if people are considering donating but aren't very sure, what would you like them to know about?
It's the
donating?
Fear of the unknown. If you've never done it before, the fear of the unknown is 1,000 times worse than the actual procedure. We've got an amazing group of techs in our office that will walk you through it and explain and answer any questions. They're super nice to any donors that come in. Our goal is to make your experience the best experience that you have. We do go to the high schools because our older generation that has been donating for years is aging out. Mm-hmm. So we are trying to create that new generation. So we go out to the high schools, which is how I originally started many, many, many moons ago, and trying to get them as lifelong donors. And we've been successful. We have several that come back to the office now that are in their 20s and 30s. So
awesome.
It's a good feeling.
Awesome. Fire Chief,
yes.
This is for you.
Thank you.
Since you all won last year.
Yes. Can you say that one more time? I'm sorry. I didn't quite hear it.
You've been with the fire department a very long time, especially with this particular initiative. What do you think gives the fire department edge as far as getting recruitment with blood donations?
I think number one is because
she's rolling her eyes over there.
We're always in the community. We're always trying our best to give back in some way, shape, form, or fashion. As a matter of fact, on the 2nd of this month, we have Camp Blaze, mm-hmm. and that's a girl camp, and we actually have our I was going to say fire chief, but our police chief.
You wish.
Our police chief, she will be speaking for Camp Blaze, but it's just
explaining how police are better.
Another way to get in the community, another way to kind of give back, and I think because we're in the community so much, that's one reason.
Chief Manahan, what would you say to people that are thinking about donating and why they should donate to Team Police?
Well, the biggest thing, we're in the community every day. We respond to about 30 times the calls for service that the fire department does. We are the first people on scene when there is a true emergency, and we're the ones that are there, for you 24/7. We're not taking naps, watching TV, that kind of stuff at the station. We are out and about 24/7 on the roads. And again, we are the first responder on scene. We have to make sure it's safe even for the fire department. So that's why we would say, to donate to Team Police, because we are the true first responders.
And I'm glad of that, because things don't get done until fire gets there. So I thank you
for the preparation.
You just need to know where to park.
So this question is for all three of you. How does this type of event build trust with our community?
I would say that the biggest thing is this shows that our departments can work together. There's a couple days out of the year that we do not get along. That is the blood drive and the cook-off that we win all the time. But, I think this just shows, our first responders truly care about the community. We work together. We work with Life South. Everything we do is for our community. And every year we feel like we get more and more donors. And the biggest thing is if we can continue to set records, everyone's a winner, and we'll even give the fire department a little trophy. But it's the fact of seeing your first responders out in the community giving back.
Yeah, I think it shows us a bigger picture of what we're doing it for. You never realize what people are really going through on a day-to-day basis, and to hear some of the stories that I've seen and heard, and I know Chief Manahan as well, to know that we're able to, to be able to work towards such a cause is, in my eyes, is a blessing. So,
and I would say for this specific event, because I know you do many events together, but for this one, I think it really allows the community to see how well both departments work, and it gives us a platform to be able to educate the community on what we are. I mean, our biggest secret is we're the only providers for blood. Mm-hmm. I don't know why we preach it every day, but it is a huge secret, and we try to get that out in any platform we can, and this gives us the perfect. And by the way, last year was our highest record number. We had 124 registered, and we had 102 whole blood donations, and lots of automation.
That's awesome.
It's amazing.
And Fire One.
We felt sorry.
Before we move forward, does anyone remember the date of the Battle of the Badges? Test question.
Yes.
July 22nd.
It's right here. Thank you.
I had it first.
And people can also expect to get a free T-shirt when they donate.
Yes. And I'm in the process now of designing an amazing shirt from past pictures that we have. So I would really, when you come and donate, you'll go through the registration process. We do your vitals, make sure everything looks good, and make sure your hemoglobin is where it needs to be. You get either a red or a blue shirt, your choice, depending on who you're supporting.
Blue always looks good with every color.
And also, before we wrap this up, I do want to ask, a real serious question right now. This is a really big deal. Have you ever secretly wished to be in the other department?
She has.
She has.
Yeah.
Well, and the only time is because after going from call to call to call that I've responded to
Personally,
and I was really tired. I did go in there one day, and I sat in their recliner, and I promise I turned the TV on, and they were watching Steel Magnolias. So that was the one day I was like, you know what? I think I could be a firefighter because I can sit in nice air conditioning, a nice leather recliner, and watch Steel Magnolias.
It's like a vacation.
So, honestly, on this, I have a picture of Chief Manahan in a firefighter uniform. Is that right, Chief Manahan?
Yes, and right after that, I went to get some mental help.
Well, like they said, the blood drive is on July 22nd, 12 to 6, at the Multipurpose Room, City Hall Annex, downtown Valdosta. And if you come down there and donate, you'll meet one of our chiefs or both of them, and they'll be advocating for Team Fire, Team Police.
Fire.
Is there anything that you all would like to add before we wrap up?
The biggest thing, even though this is a competition, the winner is our community. So we do encourage everyone come out. As said before, we set a record last year. Let's set a record this year and give back to our community.
That was very mature. I love that response.
I just
Team
wanna say
police.
thank you, Lifestyle, for what all you guys do, you know, and just the cause of everything. And if my memory serves me correctly, the blood is really regionally.
Yes,
coming
it stays
back.
within the community.
Yeah, so, and that's important because we, you know, everyone knows where it's going. So I thank
That's
you guys
right.
for what you're doing. And Fire will win again. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, and I would just encourage everyone to come out. You'll get past the fear if that's what's holding you back by just the environment. I mean, this is the perfect environment to try to donate for the first time because you've got it's so much fun happening that you forget that you're actually there to donate.
Right.
But do come out. Again, the blood goes and out of the community, get processed, and then it comes back. And what's really cool is we have a new system now where donors get text messages that says your blood is on the way to SGMC. So it's really cool.
Awesome.
But it does stay within the community. You are helping yourself. You're helping your children, your neighbors, the people you stand in line with in the grocery stores and at church. So please come out and donate.
Awesome.
And I will say for those who are a little apprehensive and scared, kudos always to Life South staff. Every time we see a firefighter pass out while giving blood, they're right on top of it, you know, and everything goes smoothly. So Life South really does a great job when the firefighters pass out.
And I love it how she just always says fire. She can't keep it out of her mouth. Love it. She
Because-
wants to be a firefighter.
Great publicity.
Because, you know, when you all pass out, somebody's got to be there.
Well, as you see, this is never a boring day in the city of Valdosta with these two here. But we want to thank Life South for your time and Chief Minahan and Chief Haynes for their time and their leadership. And until next time, we'll see you soon.
Team Fire.
Police.